I am really excited for this week because this week we have just gotten our first client shoot. Good morning, good people. Today is Monday and we are currently in the 5th week of documenting our process, trying to build a sustainable production company in Kenya. And if you can tell, I am really excited for this week because this week we have just gotten our first client shoot. So the shoot is going to be on Wednesday. And we are going to be working with a brand called Milanote. They sell and distribute perfumes in Kenya. So I'm really excited just to understand more of what they do and just to learn more about the brand as well. So we're going to do a brand video, we're going to do some product photography, and we're also going to do some lifestyle photography. Lifestyle content rather, both photo and video. But I'm very excited because this is the kind of work that I want to be hired for, and now even starting to see the results of our efforts is something that is so great. Yeah, so the brand belongs to a friend of mine, and yeah, I know it's going to be a good shoot. So this week, instead of having our content shoot on Thursday, on Wednesday, while on the shoot, I will just record BTS of it as much as I can, and now tailor that or make that into the content for next week, even as we push out now the assets that we would have captured from this shoot. Yeah, so it's going to be a good week. I will just have to move things around in my calendar, but I'm not complaining because this is what we wanted. This is the kind of start that we wanted. So I know it's going to be exciting, and it's going to be a very blessed week. Yeah. So for today, on Monday, as usual, Monday morning, I am currently working on my emails or admin tasks. That includes emails, financials, DMs, and I also want to reach out to, I think, 2 prospective clients who we are supposed to work with this month, the month of April. So that is what I will do this morning. And then after that, I am going to get into scheduling my content for this week, because to be honest, for myself, I see that posting content on Instagram and on YouTube usually takes me like 30 minutes to 1 hour. So you can imagine if I have to go through that process every day, it's time consuming, and at the end of the week I can say that I have spent 4 to 5 hours at most only posting content. So if I can do that on Monday and now free up the rest of my week for other tasks, I think that would be a good thing. So I am scheduling the content on YouTube and on Instagram, and I think maybe on Threads. I don't really work with TikTok that much because my posts are usually longer than 1 minute, and I cannot use the music that I want on my post because TikTok has a time limit for the music that you can use if it's not from within the platform. Rather, my TikTok. I don't know if everyone's TikTok is like that, but yeah, that's why I usually focus on Instagram and YouTube Shorts and maybe Threads here and there. Yeah, so as I schedule this content, I think I have 7 short form videos that will go up on Tuesday to Friday. So the thing that with this week is that from the content that I shot last week from the content that is currently up, the one from week 3, I was playing with lighting setups. So I think I did a lot of setups that I ended up with more content than usual. So what I will do is post like the hero video tomorrow on Tuesday, and then now for Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, post 2 videos each day on Instagram, on Threads and on YouTube Shorts. And I think it will also help in promoting the episode 3 video for the week in the life. So that is what I am currently doing right now. And then I think towards the end of the morning, I will also start working on the mood board for the shoot we have on Wednesday. I'm really excited for that, and I just want to thank God because I can see that things are finally starting to move. So today I know this week is going to be a good day. Yeah, so after I am done with all that I need to do today, I think I will see you tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow.
Where I need to actually look at the camera and say these words, and then for the other parts, it's not necessary for me to do that because I know that I'm going to need overland footage from other references, maybe old footage, B-roll, stuff that I'm planning on filming throughout the behind the scenes. So that's how I kind of differentiate the parts of my video where I know I'm going to be on camera and the parts where I'm not going to be on camera. I'm already pre-determined.
Hey yo, good afternoon, good people. Today is Tuesday and I have started filming or recording my day right now because in the morning I woke up feeling a bit out of it. I was a bit tired and felt a bit mentally out of it as well. So I just spent the entire morning relaxing, resting and rejuvenating myself, if I can say that. But now that I'm feeling a bit better, I'm currently working on building the mood board for tomorrow's shoot. I don't want to overextend myself or to overexert myself because I know that tomorrow will also be a high impact or high input day. So I just want to take my day slowly and now just relax. But as I relax and as I catch up on one of my favorite YouTubers, I'm just working on building the mood board for tomorrow. Yeah, so this is my intention. I think I won't do anything else. I'm just giving myself like 30 minutes to an hour to do this so that tomorrow when I step into the shoot, I'm actually somehow prepared for that. Yeah, so that's what I'm about to do right now. A slow day, giving myself the time and space I need just to rest and to relax. So I think, yeah, that's it. So I'll see you tomorrow. I will do my best to vlog from the shoot, but if not, I will just record a few clips and then speak to you when the shoot ends. Yeah, so I hope you have a good one. Good morning, good people. Welcome to our shoot day. And as you can see, I have already made my way to the client's home. And I feel like it is always a good thing to ask your client where they would want to shoot, so that they can tell you the place that they are most comfortable with, and now you can get the best version of themselves. So the thing with my interview setups is I like to first find my interview frame, so that I can know where I want to set up my light and know just the best angle that would work for the current space that I am in. So here you can see me setting up my light. I set it up on the camera left first, but as you will see later, I did not like how it looked. And we're also just having a chat with my friend. I think it's always good to interact with your subject even before you start shooting, so that they can get to know more of you and also you can get to know more of them. Yeah, so for this setup, you can see me just speaking to her and just trying to find out her best side so that I can know where to place the camera. And this also influenced the direction that I put my light in. She helped me move the setup a bit and also tested out the table to see if I can sit on it. But yeah, I did not sit on the table. I tried to use the triple diffusion method with two layers of diffusion inside the softbox and the extra layer of diffusion from the 5-in-1 reflector, just to try and get as soft a light as possible. And I asked the client to sit in so that I can just finalize on the framing and the lighting as she also finishes up getting ready. So as you can see with this setup and the kind of look that I wanted, the light is also spilling quite a bit into the camera right that is on the wall on the right, and not giving us the kind of effect that we wanted. So to mitigate this, I just took the covering from the 5-in-1 reflector and put it in between the softbox and the extra layer of diffusion. So yeah, I think that came out beautifully. I also just asked her to look at the frame and let me know if that is the kind of vibe she was going for. The more tests we did, we reached to a point where she was happy with the setup that we had.
Hapa ndio nilikuwa nataka kuweka, but sasa hata sina specs na unaona niliandika. Unaona ngine mtu andika vizuri. Sitaki kuva specs. Itaharibu look. Blindness is temporary.
Man, class is permanent.
Permanent. Mic test.
So here we are
test.
just testing the mic.
1 2 Yes, ni bwana.
And she did not know that the BTS camera was running.
Oh, BTS inaendelea.
BTS inaendelea.
Naweza tamani yenye saa zingine inaacha kenye mtu akinafaa kwa serious.
Au
Najua. Ni relax.
Hata si relax. Wewe kwa tu wewe. At least pia uko na bahati mimi mse unajua.
Ingekuwa mtu mwingine ningekuwa nimetense. Hata singecheka. Ningeshangaa unacheka.
So it was a good experience interviewing my friend and just interacting with her. It's also interesting to see your friends in their element. It was interesting for me to see her speaking about her business, something that she's very passionate about, and also for her to see me in my element, which is also in filmmaking and photography, which is something that I am also very passionate about. So we had some good fun. I learned more about her brand. I learned more about the things that she just loves doing. And yeah, the thing that I think having these conversations beforehand and even during the shoot is just to make your client comfortable or your subject comfortable, because when they are comfortable, they will actually express themselves more and give more of themselves to you in a way that feels natural, in a way that feels authentic. Yeah, so on all that's just the thing that we are always aiming for, to create content that resonates with the person that we are interacting with and will resonate with her audience. So we had a lot of fun, as you can see, laughing at several points and just having fun interacting and speaking about the things that we are passionate about. Yeah, so it's always good fun. How do your customers become a part of this?
Firstly, the customer is the center of my brand. And before buying, I'd like to identify them as a person, what they like. And I like... Pull up.
So it's always good just to allow your client to be free in front of you and make mistakes, and just because when you make mistakes, they actually let their guard down even more, and you can just see it in the final video. So this is the final frame. I am happy with how it turned out. So now we move on to the secondary angle, and here you can see we're just speaking about how awkward it is using your hands or finding placement for your hands when shooting. Whether it's in videos, whether it's in photos, it's actually kind of difficult trying to understand what to do with your hands. Yeah, so for this secondary angle, I did not change the lighting setup. I just shifted the camera to the left so that I can get a close-up of her face. And as you can see, we are still having some good fun, speaking, laughing, and just interacting. So the thing here, I felt that the wall on her right, that is on the camera left, was reflecting a lot of light back into the shadow side of her face. So what we did was just hang up a fleece blanket that sort of softened up the shadows, not softened up the shadows, softened the light so that we could get the shadows that we wanted. Yeah, it was good. It was fun. It was interesting, and just also with the framing, I had to remove the water bottle from on top of the table, and I think now I got to a place where I liked how the final frame looked, and so did she. Yeah. So this is how the final frame looks, and I think it looks really, really good as well. I'm happy with it. So we then moved into her bedroom just to get the lifestyle shots. And as you can see, the setup that I have, we have the light outside the window, and this is the final image that we get. You can see how the light is playing on the wall and just lighting up the room in a beautiful way. So after shooting some lifestyle content, video content, we now shifted gears and started doing some photography. So this is us just going through the mood board that I had created of the kind of images that we would maybe try to achieve. So yeah. So after going through the mood board and selecting some of the images that we would want to try out, these are some of the results that we got from this. Then we moved into the product style shots on a white background. So here I just used 2 pieces of manila and some of the props that she had in her room to create a mini set for the perfumes. And as always, we were still having some conversation, just getting to catch up and bond over the times we had not seen each other, and cycling through the perfumes that she had and photographing them in the set. So after going through the bottles that she wanted, these are some of the images that we got. Yeah, so it was a very good day. It was a very good shoot, and I'm very excited for you to see the final results from it all. So yeah, I think I will see you tomorrow on Thursday when we're back in the house. Good morning, good people. Today is Thursday, and as usual, or as per usual, today is supposed to be our content day. But because of the shoot that we had yesterday, I recorded a lot of BTS that I can actually use for my content in this coming week. Yeah, so today is going to be different. Today I'm actually going to spend my day working on the week in the life video for last week, that is episode 4. Yeah, I actually haven't started on it yet. I think it's sort of been a hectic week, but also I don't think I have been feeling the best mentally. Yeah, I think the problem with running, or one of the issues with running your own business, is that usually you are in charge of everything, and sometimes when things happen outside of your control, it can be somehow frustrating. It can be also heavy on you, and I think that is the sort of heaviness that I have felt this week. There have been a lot of delayed payments. There have been a lot of cancelled shoots or postponed shoots. So I think that just throws you off your game a bit. And yeah, I think it's just normal. I think it's something that I have also gotten used to, but I don't want to get used to it. As with life, business also has good days and it has bad days. But just because you're having a few bad days, it doesn't mean that business is not good or that life is not good. Yeah. So I know that the grace of God carries us through all our good and bad days. So I think this week I just need a bit more grace. Yeah. So because today was supposed to be our content day and it's not, I really got some good content from yesterday. I can't wait to share that with you. The shoot was it was amazing, if I can say. After the shoot, we spent some time just catching up and bonding with my friend. So it was also good, and I can't wait to share the results with you. I can't wait to share her brand with you as well. I know that maybe that would be something that would interest you. What she does, how she does it, and why she does it. Yeah, so it was a good day. So for today, my intention is to just edit the week in the life video for last week. That is episode 4. Yeah, it's going good. We are going strong. So I actually haven't started editing it at all. So for today, Thursday, and tomorrow, Friday, that is where most of my attention will be, because I want to finish up editing the week in the life video. And then for last week's content day, I also shot a YouTube video. Yeah, I shot a YouTube video inside of a YouTube video. So yeah, that is what I want to do. So I want to finish editing that as quickly as I can. But the good thing with last week's video is that it only has 4 days, because Monday was a holiday. So I want to finish editing that up as quickly as possible, and then now move into the YouTube video. I think the good thing with that is that it's a sort of mostly a talking head. So I will see if I need any additional b-roll for that. But yeah, I think my focus mostly is just on finishing up with the main video for Sunday, so that when Sunday comes about, I will not have an excuse not to post a video. I'm also supposed to have a shoot on Sunday. I will be covering a birthday. The client requested for photography only, so I will be covering the birthday for a small cute little baby. So that is my week in a nutshell. So I will focus on editing for today, and then see how the day takes me, or see how I will move from there rather. So if you see me all buttoned up, it's because today is a very gloomy day. The entire morning has been raining. It is now 9:07, so it has been raining from, I think, even through the night. So it's a very, very gloomy day. I also feel like I have a cold coming on, so I just have to make sure that doesn't catch me. Yeah. So yeah, let's spend the day editing, and I will see you tomorrow. Good afternoon, good people. Today is Friday, and I woke up feeling under the weather. The cold that I talked about yesterday, it has come in full swing. So I'm not feeling really well, but I'm just giving myself like an hour or two to work on what I want to work on here. Just put this on. Yeah, I'm giving myself an hour or two. I think I will finish up editing the YouTube video within a YouTube video from last week's content. I'm done with the main video, but the content that we shot on Thursday, I am not done with that yet. So that is what I'm doing now. And then I will go in and then download some music. And then I think after that I'll just take a bit of time just to rest, because my body is not feeling itself. My body is not feeling like itself. Yeah, as I work on the edits for this video, and as I download music from audio, please don't forget to check the link in my description so that you can get 70% off your first year of your Audio Pro subscription. So I have my link in the description, and then there's a special code that will get you now the 70% off. So don't forget to check that out, linked below. And yeah, that is my week. It's interesting as a freelancer or as a business owner, because even when sometimes you get sick, the business is so dependent on you, or your work is so dependent on you. So you really just have to be careful so that you do not burn out. So yeah, I think I'm going to take my day very slowly. I just devote like 2 hours to try to finish editing that, and then trying to download music. So I think I will finish with the edit for that either tomorrow or on Sunday morning. I can't do it on Sunday morning because I have a shoot on Sunday. So I think I will try my best to finish up with that tomorrow. And then I will spend my time with God for today, just to thank Him for the week, for providing for us, and for guiding us through the entire week, and for all that we've been able to do. So that is what I am doing right now. Spending this time with God is very important for me, because it helps me grow spiritually. It helps me see what aspects of my spiritual life I need to work on, and just focus on that and focus on God, because the only way to grow a relationship, even with a significant other, is to spend time together. So that is what I'm doing right now, just spending time with God so that I can grow in Him and enjoy more aspects of Him, if that makes sense. Yeah, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for taking your time to follow on my journey and to contribute in my journey in some way, shape or form. I really appreciate you. Yeah, peace, love, and light.